I'm always going to say be careful with what you consume, but I'm even screaming it louder more now in 2025 than what I would have originally done it, especially when you see things like this. I got a clip of a roll. You see like this portion, but I need you to hear some of the remarks in regards to this lawsuit on the way.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's unhealthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally.
He has no filter.
Bally, along with another supervisor and Campbell Soup Company, named in a lawsuit filed Thursday. The suit claiming Bally made racist remarks, admits to coming to work high, and Garza fired for coming forward.
What do you think about the things that he was saying?
Oh, just pure disgust.
Garza says he usually worked remotely for Campbell's headquarters based in Camden, New Jersey. But thinking he'd be discussing his salary with Bally, he says the recording taken in person at a restaurant.
They couldn't think for the I'm like, you dumb
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January, keeping the recordings to himself.
He had never had any disciplinary action. They had never written him up for poor work performance.
Garza says no one at Campbell's ever followed up, and it's taken him 10 months to find a new job, calling the way the canned soup company handled it simply terrible.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an...
Yo. Show of hands. When did you figure out that what we were consuming on a daily basis wasn't healthy for us? Campbell Soup is a predominantly household name. I can tell you right now, off the top of my head, how many cans I have right now in my cupboard. Grew up on it. When you were sick, that's what you went to. When it was cold, that's what you went to. Period. Never, at any point in my life, when I was younger, did I think that this would be the conversation I'd be having today. At all. The older you get, you see more of the true nature behind humans. Not all, but you see how greedy they are, how secretive, how twisted, how they really feel about you. Once you take away something that they hold dear to them, you say no, you put walls and boundaries up, you begin to unveil so many hidden gems that you never would have noticed before. So you mean to tell me not only is this man racist, but the product in which you've been servicing the general public for generations has been modified. It's not anything that we ever thought it was. We made you billionaires, billionaires even. I don't know the estimated number. You're definitely a millionaire. You've been doing this to our food all this time. This man gets fired for wanting to hold somebody accountable, and nobody's supposed to be in an uproar. You know, the thing about this is I'm not even surprised whatsoever. I'm not. If you've seen the videos of how they process some food, then you already know that this right here should not be far-fetched. They've been putting things in our system for years. I remember a video not too long ago. The gentleman was describing how there's a specific demographic of men and children and women who think and speak a specific way based on what they consume on a daily basis in terms of their diet versus in other places, with studies to support his theory. I can't even say this right here is much of a shocker. It's hella wicked though, hella wicked. And I would advise anybody who was watching to do your research before you come to your own conclusions with this. I'm not even going to tell you what to do or what not to do. All I'm going to say is you see it here. If you don't believe this, then go search it out for yourself and then make your judgment. But the reality is a lot of this crap that we're eating is not for us, and it never was. And if that man is going to get broke off, I need to get broke off too, because I've been eating that shit for years myself, and I know a lot of people who's been eating it for years. All for money, all for power, all so that you can live in them cozy, warm beds at night with the gates and the high fences protecting you from us, when we should be the ones being protected from you.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This